And he said, you know, Kevin, I am so thankful that our paths crossed. I came from the hospitality industry. Although some people in the industry tell me not to tell this story, but it is who I am. It's where I came from. So I was a server in a very well-known hotel in Kelowna and had a lot of opportunities to learn there. And so one of the chefs, he was willing to ask me some questions, and I sat down and I went through the same process that I still use to this day. I mean, there's a slight little modification just because how the industry has evolved, but I showed him that with his significant, but it wasn't astronomical income, that I could help him go from where I found him to where he told me he wanted to be. And that was to be able to retire with dignity, to be able to maintain a standard of living, to be able to enjoy traveling, those types of things. And so recently, he came and said, hey, I've reached a point where I want to retire and I need to start an income stream. So when we looked through his different investments, he had well over $1.5 million that he had saved or invested. And he said, you know, Kevin, I am so thankful that our paths crossed. I'm so thankful, you know, that I listened to, you know, what you suggested, what you recommended. And here I am, you know, 30 some years later, and I think I have the world by the tail because I have the means to do all the things that I want to do in retirement. But you need to take the credit too, because over the years, I've taught people these same principles, and for whatever reason, they chose not to embrace them or follow them, and they are not in the same situation. He just had the ability to be regular, consistent, and to really stay the course, and to use me almost as his coach. When he got fearful sometimes, we would chat, and I would say, hey, look, the investments that you're in are solid, the markets are down, but you just need to understand that I know what I'm doing. And so he chose to listen, and he's the benefactor.